po suši.
TRNFEST, king of the concrete. We got Brazlevič with us. Figub Brazlevič. Brazlevič, is that a Slavic roots thing or? Yeah?
Which?
Of course. I have to ask. It's kind of logic, but we have to ask. Where does?
I actually have a Bosnian father.
Yeah.
My mother's German, but my father's Bosnian. So the last name I have ends with which.
Okay.
And so basically that's why. And I kind of once created, like, you know, the guys who play FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer, they remind, when they start a career, you can name your own character.
Okay.
And back in the days, I did that, so I typed Figub Brazlevič.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, Brazlevič.
You were winning.
Yeah, I want to win, so, you know. No, but seriously, that happened. That happened seriously. So I was creating like a career of a Bosnian player, and I typed Figub because that was from back in the days a kind of a joke, because there was, long story short, we poked the guy and he always reacted weird, and sometimes he brought up some weird stuff because it was dialect area. And one day it sounded like Figub, and another guy, he took it, and so it became like an inside joke. And I took it many years later with me in my head, so I had this Figub as a pre-name, and then Bratz because of Bratz, and because the Swabian area where I'm living at is there's spätzle, there's noodles. Okay. You know, and so basically Brazle, spätzle, Brazle, you know, Brazlevič, Figub Brazlevič. But it came like out of my head in seconds, you know. Yeah. And then my friend came around, because I played the game and I put this name on. I had like something like a paper, you know, under my desk. And I put like Figub Brazlevič, like this, really nice letters. And my friend comes like half drunk in my place, and he's like, hey, what's going on? And he reads that, he's like, what the fuck is that, man? And it's like, yeah, it's my new artist name. He's like, Figub what? I say, Figub Brazlevič, man. And he's like, yeah, man. Kind of this shit, you know, like, you know, when you be like a bit. So this is how it happened. And I decided, yeah, okay, I'll keep it, I might keep it. And then many years later, I dropped the first stuff with the name. And since that, I'm here. Because it's more my roots, and I couldn't define more myself with this Dadaistic, weird type of stuff. When you have this name, but you try to be so serious with music. If my name would be like hip hop spray can beat #1, I love hip hop shit or whatever, you know, it would be too much, you know. Like somehow I like the culture, but I don't want to make the culture as something that I am, you know. Okay. So when I did the writing or all these stuff, like I never had this full love. I never had this stash of so much records, you know, of everybody who had. I was always digging for more underground stuff and trying to be more left and right, and was never with this mainstream or like all these tracks everybody has. Kind of when they think about boom bap, I think about more this other tracks on the records next to Full Clip and whatever. There's other songs. Mostly 14 to 16 songs, and a lot of them are bumping as well, because after all this time you hear these songs you hear all the time, you know, there's other tunes. So I was always more like trying to find a way how I create the music itself and let this speak, but I have a weird name, a weird art of type of doing it, and this is what I like, you know, the combination of unconventional stuff, you know.
Right, so to put the name on the side, you feel at home here.
Yeah.
Yeah? I mean, eating burek before.
Oh, yeah, but the burek, man. Hey, I love it, man. I love it, man, for real.
Burek,
like
right?
The whole kitchen, man.
Yeah.
Filled paprika and chivapi.
Right.
Everything you can imagine. Like, everything. Also the good meals, like not the food industry, the real meals, you know, everything.
Yeah. This is your second time here in Ljubljana. A third time? Okay.
Ruk, Galahala, and now here.
And it's all because of our sunny son, the man.
I really like this guy, man. This guy makes things possible. And people make things possible. That's the people, man. That's the makers. Yes. You know, sunny sun, respect.
Yeah. What is the thing that you most like here? So it's the third time here in Slovenia.
Actually,
I don't know, maybe something stands off, you know? Let's say beside the city and everything, I like how you guys, you seem, everybody, honestly, you seem very still, very interested in this thing of hip-hop culture. Whilst
the Western, the more.
Yeah, it's like
Other Western, let's say Middle Western in Europe, already is kind of. Maybe they ate too much of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea why. We have different markets, but I like how much people actually in this country are doing something for the culture. Painters, writers, and how much people like to come here and cipher, for example, on this event. I couldn't believe how many different countries. Like there's a guy from Sweden, we got the next German dude, we got like him from England, we got me from Mars, you know. So there's all the time like this is what it makes here a bit interesting, much more interesting for people who suffer in our areas more by hearing all the time, oh yeah, you're old school. Hey, shut the door. That you kind of like it always the same. You're old school, you know. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice, but yeah, cool, old school, boom bap, old school. Hey man, we do like hip hop culture, like in the culture in our area. I mean, I think it's everywhere in the world that the b-boys separated each other from the way of how the whole culture maybe never really was, but maybe I think sometimes so many people see hip hop from as a kid so wow that we all create this bubble, but in real maybe it was never really like that, just some moments in New York or wherever. We don't know. So that's I like to do this like Sonny here, this guy, you take the camera on him for 1 second. He's a maker, and that's what it is, like to be there, to share, to rock stages anyhow. If you rock stages with the can, you do that, you know, illegal or not illegal. If it's in a how you call it? Meanwhile, I don't know the word right now. When you, where all the fancy people put their arts in it.
Yeah.
A gallery. Oh.
Gallery.
Oh fuck, man, I'm sorry. Yeah, and it can be also rough, just a sketch on a table, you know. Like you have a mark, you left like a mark. You were there like a dog who runs around the world and mark his area. But later you also, the dog will travel, you know, as well as us travel. So we try also to pee around every corner, you know, and pee on your leg, that you remember us, you know, and smell the Figub and Technical Development, you know, forever. So that's how we like to rock. And that's what we see here is a very like giving and taking, you know, and the same on the circle from outside, and you know. We felt very comfortable, even though there was not that much people in the way that you guys probably expected. We felt it good, and there was so much people who are active in this thing, you know. More than half of the people who watched us were actually b-boys, and yo, that was a great feeling to show, yo man, we want to rock now in stage 2. We're gonna show you after all these moves, like we have moves too in another way, you know. Move with us, you know. So yeah, that's
really appreciate it.
We appreciate that this thing's happening, you know.
Yes.
For real.
Have you been in a record shop? You've seen the record shop. So there's 4 elements on this festival, but there's a record shop too.
You guys have everything. You have even
Have you
Burek.
bought any records?
Burek is also
spent any
here.
money in the record
Records,
shop?
Bureks, loud sound, b-boys, graffiti,
Okay.
Burek. What else you want? You know, maybe
Great.
some hot dogs.
Great show, man. By the way.
Hey, honestly, we
thank
appreciate
you.
that so much.
Thank you for coming and.
Hvala.
Bravo. Technical development is right here from North London.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Is this your first time in Slovenia?
Yeah, it's first time, yo. First time. Enjoying it. Lovely weather, lovely music, and it's brilliant what you peoples are doing. Represent all the elements of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So you're here with Figub. How did you guys meet?
Hey, yo. Me and Figub, I'm from another crew called Uber Super, and like in 2009, to cut a long story short, we had a show in Berlin, and we chilled at Figub's crib, and then from then he played us some beats, and then from then like our relationship just got a bit stronger and stronger, and then we started creating music together, and three LPs now together, you know,
right.
So including a group called Man Boom, and yeah man, hey, thank you. And that's how we connected. Yeah, man.
Great show, by the way.
Hey, thank you very
really
much.
Rocked it tonight.
Hey, thank you, man. For me, it's all about the energy, you know, like. Yeah, man.
So you got it from here, in Ljubljana.
Hey, hey, Ljubljana showed some love, man. For real, man. And I felt it over the last 3 days since I've been here. It's just nothing but hip hop and love and unity and people connected and building together, man.
Right.
It's something that's missing.
Can you tell us about the best thing in these 4 days that you've been here at the festival in Ljubljana?
You know, that's easy for me. The best thing that I've seen, is the connection of all of the elements.
Yes.
Just alchemizing together.
Everything.
Like it's a magic pot. You know, like we got some wizards in the background about to throw some magic onto the whole world. That's exactly what it felt like in this last 4 days. Yo.
Is there anything missing in North London that you've seen here in Ljubljana?
You know what it is, definitely that's a good question, because what's missing, is the connection of the elements.
Okay.
Personally, from my perspective, there's a lot more into beats and the rhymes.
Okay.
We need to build on the graffiti scene, the breaking and the DJing and the scratch elements of things, and just we need to build that shit even further, because yes, the beats are dope and the MCs have got a lot to say. Well, not so much today, I don't think.
Okay.
This is why we need to concentrate on the other elements, because without the other elements, the other it can't be as big as it is. You know, it's like neglecting a child. You have your favorite children, and then you think, fuck the other ones. That's from another family. But you have to show love to all of it. You know, that's my experience. So,
thank you very much, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival and the after party.
Hey, I'm enjoying that. But one thing I will say before I go is for the lyricists out there, you have responsibility, and what goes around might come back around, You're young now, talking a lot of rah-rah, but when you're older, you're gonna have seeds. You're gonna have children that are gonna listen back to what you was spreading. And shit, think about what you're speaking, That's all I got to say, because when the terror comes back on you, is when the rebel starts to kill. And I just leave it at that. Bang! Yo, še vedno king of the concrete festival, še vedno banga hip hop show. This is Dirty Jens from Sweden. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Now, you're a college teacher.
Not college, but I'm a teacher at a...
You're a teacher?
Yeah.
What do you teach?
I teach hip hop, rap, music.
Wow. That's the important thing. College or not, you're a hip hop teacher.
Yeah, man.
What is that like in short? I don't know if you can explain.
Well, it's like the best thing in the world. Like hip hop is about each one teach one. So be able to work at a school where I can almost every day give something back and give my knowledge to the youth and the kids and whatever who goes there. So I mean, it's a dream.
How old are the kids?
They're not kids. They're from 21 to like 30. So I mean, it's as I said, it's not.
That's why I thought college. So
yeah, I know what you mean, but it's not like college. In Sweden, we have this thing called people school, public people education. So and it's for if you do. If you get a group of certain people, if you're 4 people in a group and you do music, for example, or you can do dance or art, and then you can get funding from the government for doing this. If you write your name on the list and shit like that. Okay. So this is like a school that's free for everyone in Sweden. They can apply and they can get funding from the government. So yeah, it's really dope system, Right. And it's about people's school. Each one teach one. That's the basic of it. If you have knowledge, you can start a circle, and then you can get paid from the government for teaching in that circle.
So there's no tests involved?
No, we don't have tests in the school. How can I test somebody's beat? It's about if I don't like the beat, it doesn't mean it's a bad beat. It can just be that I don't like that type of beat. It can still be a good production. So we don't put grades on music.
What about homework?
Yeah, they get homework.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, you need
Of
to
course.
produce a song to this day, or you need to have this. Yeah, of course, homework. They have homework, but no grades.
That's a dream job.
Yeah, it's more about like the journey. Like, why did you pick this drums, or why did you pick this sample? The last time I heard this beat, you used like a hi-hat that was open. Now you chose a close hi-hat. What happened? What was your thought? Like, that's more interesting, like to learn the way that you produce music, or the way that you do write rhymes, you know, to get involved in that. And when you learn that, you learn your patterns and you learn your way to produce and write music. You know, so, it's the journey, you know.
It's actually no wrong, just...
There's no wrongs, you know. I can't, like, it's fucking hip hop, you know. If you like to have a duck like who can say it's wrong? It's like, it's up to you to do. And if people likes it, like, then they like it. I can't say that it's wrong. It's hip hop.
Truly an honor to meet you. Is this your first time in Slovenia?
It's not my first time. I was here last year, not at King of Concrete, but like 2 weeks before, just hanging out with crazy nice people here, like DJ Sunny and the Vid and Vlash and all these people that are doing the King of Concrete, you know. And
are they the connection?
Yes, they're the connection.
Okay.
And they've been in Sweden as well. Wizard up there. And
where have you met?
I met them first time in Sweden, when they were in Sweden in Malmö at a jam that we did down there. So I met them there, and then I came here as well, and now I'm here again, and hopefully I'll be here again. I mean, this vibe in Ljubljana, I'm fucking jealous of your country, you know. Sweden, we have opportunities, but we have like the land of rules, laws and rules. Like, now you need to have like dance permit. Like, if you have a club, people cannot dance if you don't have a permit from the government, you know. Like that's Sweden, you know. But you can do crazy parties, but you know, you have to go through 1,000 hoops. So that's Sweden. I'm fucking jealous of this creative shit. Like, you have like Misoli, you have Rog. Like, we don't have shit like that in Sweden.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
This festival has been going on for 3 days now, and I heard that 2 days before, not the last night, but the night
Thursday,
before, Thursday, you were crazy freestyling.
Yeah.
Can we get a part of that? I don't know, if you need a beat, we actually hear the MC Mito rapping on stage right now outside.
Man, the dope MC as well.
Yeah.
I can spit some in Swedish.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah. Okay. Ja, spottade, bara du hoppade, vet du vad, du kommer hit och jag rockade. Människor de frågar vad det var, ska vi toppa det? Ingen fara, du får komma hit och vi var. De som sa att de inte skulle vinna, du vet vad det är, kommer inte försvinna. Kommer hit och haffa, sno fan din kvinna. Vet vad det är, säg simsalabim, laga. Vet vad det är, här tillbaka. Gör det bra, som abrakadabra. Vet vad det var, shit ni är smarta. Kom igen mannen, sluta hata. Hata inte på mig. Kommer hit och droppa den bara för dig. Fatta vad det är, kommer hit och gör det, ey. Ingen fara Ljubljana,
Oh, Banga, salute you, Banga hip hop show. We love you, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ljubljana. We got Sunny Sun. It's the reason why I'm here as well. Like, thank you so much. I got so much love and respect in the city, so thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Yes. DJ Rookie.
Yes, man.
Stuttgart.
Ljubljana is in the building, man.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Yes, I'm doing fine.
How do you like the festival so far?
It's so nice here. All people are like very chilled, and I can't believe it. Ljubljana is a very nice city, and
this is your first time?
Yes, it's my first time in Slovenia, and we smoked a lot of weed. We had always a good vibe. The scratch session on the Tuesday was very dope. It is sick. Yes, and it's nice to meet some new people there and make some new connections here.
Okay,
yeah,
who's your connect to get you here?
It's Sunny, the man behind the King of the Concrete, and DJ Capo. The real ones from Ljubljana.
Yeah.
Yes, and they invited me to come here because I met him at the East-West session in Berlin last December. It is the party of Figub Brazlevič-em.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also played here.
Yeah, of course.
With
we're waiting on him to.
Yes, here is it, a man of himself, DJ Sunny Sun. But he won't come here
He's busy.
He's busy, yes.
So I saw you before scratching. Incredible, crazy stuff. How long has it been for you to? When was the first time you actually scratched?
The first time I scratched was in 2013.
Okay.
Yes, I think. And I really started it in 2000, at the end of 2013. And since then I practice every day.
5 years.
Yes, 4 to 5 years. And since then I practice every day as much as I can. Yes.
You produce music or?
Yes, but I'm not so into that. I'm more like a turntablist and make scratching and beat juggling stuff. And I also played much in clubs in Germany, at the south, and yes, it's dope.
You said the King of Concrete festival is great for you. Is there any stuff similar in Stuttgart?
No.
With the vibe like this and
no.
With all the elements in one place?
No.
You probably have to go to Berlin or...
Yes, or to Wiesbaden. That is an event that called Tape Fabrik. But it has no graffiti action and no b-boy stage and no b-boy contests.
A lot of missing.
Yes, and here I can have it.
Yeah,
yes,
great, man.
it's too dope, man. It's too dope. I feel like home here.
There's actually a record store.
Yes.
In the back. Did you buy any records?
Yes, I bought some 540s.
Great.
Yes.
Great,
and I bought some packages for the vinyls.
Great.
Yes, it's dope. And I was in the city, and yes, I already have a good time here. It's it's nice.
What is the thing or a person that you will remember about this festival? Except Sunny Sun, of course, he's the man.
I think it was DJ Woody.
DJ Woody?
Yes.
Okay, great.
He played a great set yesterday at the club. It was a lot of breakbeat stuff and funk stuff in there, and yes, it was mind-blowing because it was sound I never heard before, and yes.
I enjoyed it.
Yes, I enjoyed it to the fullest. I drink some gin tonics. GT, we say in Germany.
GT, yeah?
Yes, GT. For Gran Turismo mode, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rookie, thank you.
Yes, man. Thank you.
My pleasure.
That I come here. Super dope.
Enjoy the rest of the festival.
Big shout out goes to King of the Concrete Festival, Ljubljana. And also to the guys that make that interview stuff, and to
Banga,
DJ Sunny
Banga.
Sun.